Why are you putting everything away every time I walk in?
Well, that's because I don't want you to see what's here, sweetie.
Why not?
Because these are my things. Respect my privacy, please, sweetie.
Oh, I bet you don't remember me at all, do you, young lady? You were probably around 5 years old the last time I saw you. My name is Evaristo, and these two men are my grandsons.
It's nice to meet you. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
I'm sorry, but my mother has never mentioned anything about you. Where did both of you meet?
Let's just say that Soledad and I met when we were young, on the pathway of life.
Sweetie, I'm sorry, but I need to discuss something rather important with Evaristo. Would you mind leaving us alone so we could talk, please, dear?
My grandsons are very eager to take a tour of the town and maybe get some ice cream. Would you mind taking them?
Oh, no. Will you be okay, Mother? This is very strange.
Oh, of course I'll be fine, sweetie. Show those two where to go, and then you can do whatever you need to do.
Fine.
Take good care of her. You know the drill.
Yes, Grandpa.
The day that young woman finds out who she is the day that you will lose her forever.
That's exactly why Ana Lucia mustn't find out anything.
I'm waiting for the commander of the town to arrive so that I can inform him of what happened. Other than that, I don't know what else to do around here.
Look, son. The best thing you can do is come back to Mexico.
But father, my things.
Make the police report if you want to. To be honest, I don't think you'll be able to get anything back.
Yes, father, but you have to understand. Those thieves took all of the documents that Marcelo had given me. All the documentation of the case was there.
Exactly. It shows you lack experience dealing with this sort of thing. And besides, Ramiro, do you know the consequences of finding out the truth about the whereabouts of Ana Lucia?
But of course I do. I'm so close to finding out what Marcelo had discovered. And besides, father, I promised Ana Laura and her grandmother that I'd try my best. What am I going to tell them now?
You can think about that on your way back here. Besides, there's no point in you staying there any longer without any proof at all.
Right, father. I have no reason for staying. I'll see you back home.
My goodness, this is not possible. Where did this copy of my daughter Sophia's death certificate come from?
Well, you know, investigators these days have become more sophisticated, Soledad.
And the birth certificate that identifies Ana Lucia as my daughter, which we filed, isn't it amongst these papers?
That's a good thing. That man doesn't know yet that you have that paper. But how much longer do you think it will be before he finds it as well?
When you helped me to issue that document, you assured me that it'll be a real one.
Take it easy, my dear. Calm down.
Don't treat me like your daughter! I am not your daughter!
Ana Lucia shouldn't be having this problem in the first place with her papers. You really should have followed my advice a long time ago of registering her in another name.
It was engraved on her little bracelet. Ana Lucia. Her name was the only thing that I couldn't take from her. Don't you think that it tortures me to know that I stole her from her family? And that I kept their girl?
Do you want me to get rid of all these papers?
No. No. I'd prefer to do it myself. It's not that I don't trust you, but then any error at this stage will surely cost me a lot.
As soon as your daughter gets back home, I suggest that you come up with whatever excuse you can to keep her in this house. Do you understand? At least until you are sure that this man has left San Nicolas. My grandsons are taking care of her now. Yes, to make sure that she does not bump into him. But if Ana Lucia was to wander around alone and bump into this man, he could recognize her, Soledad.
I know that. Ana Lucia is identical to her sisters.
Oh, you You have no idea how happy I am that you finally decided to come with me and go for a stroll.
I love coming here to Alameda. You've been bringing us here since we were children, and every Christmas, everything is so beautifully decorated.
Ah, yes. We used to come here every year with your sister so you could have your pictures taken with the three kings. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember that Ana Leticia always used to bring a massive wish list.
You, on the other hand, always wanted only one thing.
Yes, only one thing. For my sister to come home.
Oh.
Grandma! That's an oboe. Isn't it beautiful?
That music is lovely.
I love that it's being played here.
Come on. He plays beautifully.
Yes.
Come, let's listen.
All right.
Something else is driving me to despair, Evaristo. It's the person who threatened to send me to jail 3 years ago was here at my house. He has come back.
For goodness sake, Soledad. You more than anyone else would know that that's impossible. You're talking about a dead man.
No. No. What came through the door a few days ago was no ghost.
What are you talking about? I am very sure that he did not survive. And that day, when his family turned up to claim his body, I was also there with them at the morgue.
I can't argue with you as to who or what or when he was buried. I don't know. But he is alive. I know that it may sound far-fetched to you, but I swear, Evaristo, that it's true. He told me about an accident and said that he had completely lost all his memory and that he doesn't remember anything.
Well, in that case, how did he manage to get here? Why did he come here exactly to your house?
Well, that's because he met Ana Lucia. And he got so interested in her. I don't know how. But maybe he was so obsessed in finding my daughter to return her to her real family that he somehow recognized her face or something. I don't know.
What else did he tell you?
Nothing more. He's totally convinced that Ana Lucia is the only key for him to remember his past.
Here you go, young man. You played so beautifully.
Thank you very much, madam, but I can't accept this. This is a lot of money.
Oh, no, please, I insist. Not only did my granddaughter and I enjoyed your music, but you also placed a huge smile on her face. And to me, that's worth a fortune.
Hello. I play the piano, but I'm not as good as you are.
No, don't be so modest. You play quite well.
Your grandmother is right. You are a wonderful pianist.
How do you know that?
I saw you playing the piano last night.
You were there? Oh, how embarrassing.
No, please, don't go.
It's just that...
Just wait here. You really don't know what it meant to me to hear you playing the piano. The only thing I regret is being the only person. I was the only person there that wasn't able to really give you a standing ovation. I can't walk.
Oh, my dear, so you're finally back. I was actually getting worried about you.
Mother, you were so nervous these past few days that you'd end up not letting me walk around a corner.
You're exaggerating. By the way, my love, I want to close the store early today so we can do the inventory of all our merchandise.
What?
Yes.
Mother, but that would take us at least 3 days.
I don't think so. No way we can finish quicker than that.
You know, I think it's really a good idea for us to do the inventory. That way you and I will have lots of time to talk seriously about many issues.
Of course, Ana Lucia. I know that I owe you some explanations. Well, then where do you want me to start?
Let's see. Tell me about that man who came to see you this morning. Was he your boyfriend? Because if Mr. Isidro finds out, he'll get terribly jealous.
Don't be ridiculous. Evaristo was my mother's lover for many years.
What?
He never married her, but he took care of me when I was orphaned. Ever since then, he has helped me every time I've had problems in my life.
You've never talked about him before. And now, you're telling me that he's been like a father to you?
I'll say it again, he was my mother's lover. He means nothing to me. You are my only family. My dear, the fact is that I am indebted to him because of everything that he's done for me.
So how much has he done for you?
When your father abandoned us, I felt as if the world was collapsing around us. I had no money, no work at all, and not even anywhere to live.
Mother...
Evaristo owns this house, sweetie. For all these years, he has allowed us to live here without charging us a single penny for rent.
Is the business his too?
No. You know that I set it up with a great deal of hard work, but it is within the property. If you found me crying, it's because Evaristo came to ask me to move out of the house because he wants to give it to his grandkids.
What?
It's true, sweetie.
That's terrible,
We have
Mother.
no choice. We have to leave, my love. Forgive me.
No. Mother, don't ask me for forgiveness. That man cannot throw us out just like that. I will speak to him.
No, I'm grateful to you. But the last thing I need is to get into legal issues. It wouldn't be fair either, since he offered us this place when we needed it most.
I don't know much about this sort of thing. I'm pretty sure that if we fight this, we could end up with a house.
I already said no. I will not fight with him. It would be very ungrateful of me to play dirty like that. No.
That's why you're doing the inventory.
Yes. We have to sell all of the merchandise left. Then we can use that money to try to find somewhere else to live.
Mr. Isidro, he has many properties here in town. I'm pretty sure that he could rent us a house, especially if it's for you.
We'll see, sweetie. We'll see.
Oh, Mother. Don't worry so much. The important thing is that we're together, We'll make it through this, you'll see. I promise.
The
Well-
commander hasn't arrived yet. He told me he'd be at least another 2 hours.
What? I've been waiting for him all day.
Thank you. What can I tell you, sir? It happened nearby. It seems that there was a holdup and maybe they were the same people that assaulted you. Since time passes pretty slowly around here, I suggest that you...
Yes, I know. You want me to take a stroll into the docks until the commander gets here?
That's correct.
I'll be back in 2 hours then, even though I'm pretty sure that nothing's going to be resolved by then.
Well, who knows? Don't ever lose hope.
Sweetie, did you say that we have 30 cans of frijoles?
It's 35, Mother.
All right, that's good news.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Mr. Isidro. I think you must have read our minds. You see, my mother and I, we were just talking about you.
Isn't that incredible? I hope they were good
Yes,
thoughts.
they were good thoughts. You know what? We both think very highly of you.
Yes, the feeling is mutual. I obviously feel very partial to both of you. I have such high regards for... You see, when I think of the both of you, high regards for...
You're going around in circles, Mr. Isidro, and we don't want you to get dizzy or nervous. So I will just leave the two of you to talk
Dear.
while I
Dear.
do the inventory inside.
Your daughter is right. It's time that I stopped going in circles and spoke to you about what my intentions are. May I sit down?
Sure, why not? Please, sit down.
Now you see, sweetie, you've now met a young man who has everything stacked against him. Nevertheless, he's neither unhappy nor bitter, my dear.
You're absolutely right, Grandma. He's a great example.
What's that, Mrs. Soledad? I don't want anything.
What?
Every time I start to talk to you, you try to push refreshments or cookies or potato chips on me, when all I want is for you to listen to me.
All right, I'm all ears.
As you know, Soledad, I've been a widower the past few years and I have no commitments. I'm a hard worker. You know I have land and property all over town. On top of that, I have a good amount of money put away.
Mr. Isidro, I don't know why you're telling me all of this.
Hang on, just wait a minute. Let me talk. I know that people say that I used to mistreat my dead wife, but I swear that they are all lies. I would never do that.
Can I tell you something? Your personal
Please,
life is of no
Soledad.
concern or interest to me at all.
I know that I'm not a young man any longer, but that isn't my favor. That's because I am a straight-laced guy, very formal. I care for you deeply. And I would be happy if we could be friends forever.
What?
Yes, Mrs. Soledad. I want you to be my mother-in-law. It would make me a happy man if you agreed to give me the hand of your daughter.
Oh, wait, that's enough. He's not the man. No, that's not him. That's not him. Hello. You're not from around here, are you?
No, I'm just passing through.
Did you get into a fight or something? I just asked you because of the bruises on your face.
Yeah, a couple of guys beat me up in Santa Cecilia.
So, what are you doing in San Nicolas then? Don't tell me you're looking for them.
No. I have no idea who they were. I'm pretty sure they got me mixed up with somebody else.
You sure have bad luck, my friend.
Certainly have. As soon as I got here, somebody stole everything I had in my car.
I'm really sorry. Have you contacted the police?
Yes. I spent the entire morning waiting for the commander to return from who knows what ranch.
Well, if there's anything that you need, don't hesitate to ask me, okay? I'm Orlando.
I'm Ramiro.
How can you even come up with such foolishness? My daughter is just barely 25 years old. You have grown children, nephews, and grandkids. I thought I heard in town that you were thinking of chasing me. I was even looking for a way to say no to you without offending you. My goodness!
Well, you're wrong, Mrs. Soledad. I asked you first because I believe that.
What?
I believe. That's the way it should be.
Oh, is that so?
The only person that needs to decide is your daughter, Ana Lucia. I'll be back later with your decision.
I can't believe it, you dirty old man!
Thank you very much for taking me to the office.
Shall I write this trip into our logbook?
Santiago, if you already know me, why did you even bother to pick me up?
You told me that you didn't have any money, and since you would never get on the metro...
You're a good friend. I mean that. A good friend.
How did you do with the clients?
Oh, well, it went very well. I'm quite sure that Mr. Mariano Alvarez del Castillo will be very impressed with my work.
Alvarez del Castillo.
The name means something to you, doesn't it? It's logical. Because they're a family with lots of money, Santiago. Oof. Tell me, what happened with that girl you met from the coast? After you gave her that mega kiss in Santa Cecilia, did you take her to a hotel?
No way, Iñaki. She's not like that.
Sure. Are you going to tell me now that you're not dying to be with the woman of your
Well,
dreams?
yes, but these things take time.
Sure. Since you're going to see her this weekend, I advise you to find the time. You have to romance her, because we men have to mark her territory. Especially if she's as good looking as you say she is. You better watch out. Alright then. Can you come back for me? Take me back to the house?
The bus stop is only 2 blocks away from here. Bye.
$11 bags of rice, Mother.
All right.
I cannot believe that Mr. Isidro just told you he wanted to marry me.
Yes. Can you imagine the nerve of that man?
What a
Unbelievable.
creepy old devil he is. I thought that he was after you and that he wanted to marry you.
As you can see, we were both very wrong, my dear. Oh, my.
I actually thought he would be great for you, Mother.
Well, I didn't.
Oh.
Not for me and certainly not for you. Let's keep going. This is nonsense. Just do the inventory, my dear.
8, no, 9
Now it's
of
all
consomme.
Miss Jennifer is on the other line, sir. I'll put her through. Are you leaving?
Yes.
Ana Leticia, do you mind? Could you take care of the phones while I take these gentlemen down to the lobby?
Of course, you can go right ahead.
Please come with me.
I'll be fine.
I miss you too, darling. Tell me, have you started looking for a wedding dress? Look, darling, I know we haven't set a date for the wedding yet, but I can't wait to get married as soon as we can. I really miss you.
Does your uncle know that you listen in on his personal phone calls?
Don't you dare mess with me and Yaki. Don't you dare. I am warning you. Is that
Oh,
Mr.
goodness.
Isidro, Mother?
I think it must be. He said that he'd be back to talk to you later. He probably thinks he can...
Well, I can go talk to him.
No. No, sweetie. Don't expose yourself. No, I will go out and put him in his place just as I did a while ago. You stay here and keep on going with that inventory. Stay here.
Okay, Mother.
What? Oh, my... Come in! What's going on?
Good afternoon, madam. My friend and I came to buy some beer, but then the store was closed.
I see. I'm so sorry, son. I am doing an inventory. This young man isn't from around here, is he?
No. Ramiro just arrived in town. Unbelievably, he was mugged this morning.
Oh, really?
No, it wasn't actually a mugging. They broke one of my car windows and stole several of my things. You see, the damage isn't very important, but there was a briefcase with some very important documents inside.
I'm very sorry to hear that, young man.
So what do you say? Will you sell us some beer?
Oh, of course not. I'll just give them to you as a gift. Just sit down. I'll be right back.
Didn't I tell you? This lady's really nice.
So, what brings you here to San Nicolas?
Well, it's a long story. I think I could write a book about everything that's happened to me already.
Do tell us.
Sure.
I am investigating the disappearance of a certain person. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard about an accident in which a girl had disappeared about 20 years ago.
No, we've never heard of that. But I assure you that we know everything. We know what goes on in this town, and nobody has ever heard about the disappearance of a little girl. Am I right, madam?
Never heard.
Well then, that girl is obviously a girl anymore. She's all grown up, and she's obviously a young woman now. You see, in my briefcase and my tablet, which were both stolen, unfortunately, I had some photos of her to show around, if anyone around here could recognize her.
Wait a minute, I don't understand. You say that a girl was lost almost 20 years ago, but you have pictures of her as a young woman?
You see, she's one of 3 triplets. The photos are of her sisters, who are identical to the missing girl.
Do you happen to have a picture of them on your phone?
Yes. I'm sorry, I must have left it at the hotel. Well, some people think that that girl could have died in the accident. However, I'm getting more and more convinced that that girl is still alive.
Well, I'll go get the beers. I won't take long.
Okay, that makes it 8, 9, 10. What's going on, Mother? Was it Mr. Isidro?
Yes, it was. But he's gone now. I hope that man will never bother us again.
What are you doing with those beers, Mother?
It's Orlando. He came by with a friend. They wanted to buy some beers. I told them that the store was closed, but they asked for it, sweetie. I just couldn't say no.
All right.
Have you finished counting the cereal boxes?
Yes. And it's 23.
Oh, no, that can't be right, sweetie. Oh, please, check them again and count properly. I'll be
I'll
right
do
back.
that, Mother. 1, 2, 3.
So you're leaving town today?
Yes, I'd rather leave early. I hate driving later in the morning.
Are you going to stop investigating the death of this young woman?
Oh, certainly not. I will not stop until I find her. Now I'll be back as soon as I reconstruct all the information that I had about her. Maybe someone in San Nicolas knows something.
Tell me, what was the missing girl's name?
I have your beers, boys. Ice cold beers.
Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you.
Orlando, I'm sorry for interrupting, but could you stay here and help me with the inventory? I have to move a whole bunch of heavy boxes, and I won't be able to do it all by myself.
Oh, no, that won't be a problem at all.
Are you
Please, don't worry
sure?
about me. I'm sure. Let's just leave those beers until I get back in town. In any case, I have to drive now.
Thank you. You can count on me, madam.
Well, I'll show you to the door, young man.
Ah, yes, of course. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Excuse me.
Go ahead.
What? Is everything all right, madam?
I just got dizzy. I suppose that sometimes my blood pressure drops from time to time, you see.
Mother, I can't open the door. I can't get out. The door is locked. Why did you lock me in, Mother?
Oh, forgive me, my love. It was just a habit. You know that I always do the same thing whenever I leave the stockroom. I didn't even realize.
You okay, Ana Lucia?
Yes, I'm fine. I was just scared, that's all.
Really, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Will you forgive me? Are you okay?
Yes,
You are the
Mother.
most important thing
And
in the world
me
for
too,
me.
you're the most important thing to me, Mother. Oh, I can't have anyone like you. You've been very distracted.
Look, Orlando decided to help us today. He kindly offered to help with the inventory.
That's good. That means we'll finish sooner.
You continue here with Orlando, but I have to go out for a moment. I won't be long.
That's fine, Mother.
Take care of her, son.
I will. Don't worry about it, madam. Don't you just wish they locked us up together, don't you?
Well, in your dreams,
Oh,
Orlando.
I'm sorry, I totally forgot that you already have a boyfriend.
Tell your grandmother that I will take care of her problems right away today.
Thank you so much for everything, Counselor. Goodbye.
Ana Laura! I didn't know you were here.
I just dropped by to deliver some papers from the foundation to your father. But I'm going now.
No. No. Of all people, you're the last one that should leave. You're Ramiro's best friend. You should congratulate me. Ramiro asked me to marry him. And we're going to get married soon. Right, my love? I'm so happy.
Congratulations. I'm happy for both of you. I have to go now so you two can celebrate your engagement. Excuse me.
But why did she go? I thought that of all people, she would be happy and that she would stay with us to celebrate. It seems like the news affected her quite badly, right?
Yes, I noticed that.
Oh, poor sweet thing. I can understand her, you know. This whole thing can't be easy for her, Ramiro. She's destined to be alone for the rest of her life. Who will fall for her when she's missing a leg, right?
That's enough. Please don't say that.
It's true, my love. Don't you see? Even she knows it perfectly well. I figure that she has resigned herself to her fate.
No, she has not resigned herself. Ana Laura is the most wonderful woman that I've ever met. She doesn't need anything else to be beautiful. She's perfect just the way she is. Let me tell you that for any man, it would be a privilege to have a woman as beautiful as Ana Laura at your side.
Be careful. You're really starting to make me jealous, Ramiro.
Well, listen.
I can understand you, my love. I understand you perfectly well. I know you love her. You love her like a sister. And that being said, you need to accept that not everyone will be interested in her under those circumstances.
All right, just hang on, Gina. Tell me something. If I were to lose a hand or had any other disability, would you leave me? Now tell me, is that what you're trying to say to me?
No, I never will. I will never ever leave you for anything in this world, my love.
Have you told your mother yet that you disappeared with your taxi-driving boyfriend in Santa Cecilia?
No. I'm hoping that you won't tell on me.
No. Don't you worry, I have no interest in causing you any problems. That said, your mother is very worried about you. It's obvious that she isn't happy about her daughter handing her heart to a guy with which nobody practically knows anything about.
My mother trusts me. I'll be fine.
If that's true, why haven't you told her about your relationship then?
I'll do that once we have both settled down a little bit.
You shouldn't put her through all these. Especially now that she isn't well.
What are you talking about? My mother is not
She
ill.
is. She had an episode just now. She said that she was having blood pressure problems.
What? Is that true?
Yes. She isn't the same person that she used to be. She doesn't look right to me.
That's true. You may be right.
Why don't you take her to see a doctor? It may be something really serious.
You met a young man?
Yes. My grandma and I found him playing the oboe. You have no idea how well he plays it.
You don't say.
He's really amazing. But what most impressed me about him is his general outlook in life. Even though he cannot walk, despite of him being in a wheelchair, he's a free and very happy man. Meeting him was a great life lesson.
That's amazing. You speak so highly of him, I want to meet him now.
You'll see. We can look him up whenever you like. Trust me, his happiness will surely surprise you.
Have I told you that you were the most beautiful woman I've ever met?
Stop it, okay? You'll get my makeup all messed up.
Relax, my love. All made up or messed up, it doesn't matter. I love you. You drive me crazy.
So what are you trying to say, my love? Are you taking me to a fancy dinner tonight?
Why don't we just stay here for dinner instead? I will prepare something. Candles, music, some dancing.
Hang on a minute. Please explain. You're telling me that I made myself up all for nothing? Valentin, you never take me anywhere anymore. Never!
Gina, my love, please. You have to understand. This isn't a good time. We have to save money.
Save money? Save for what? Lately, you always get home late. Because you always volunteer for overtime. What are you doing with all the money? What happened with the salary increase anyway? Did you ask for it?
Yes, I did. There is.
You're so different from the Valentin that I used to know. I always thought that if I was with you, I would never ask for anything. That I would always have everything. Everything that I had always dreamed of and never think of anything. You know why? It's because you have lost everything. You and your family have lost everything. Everything from day one to the next.
You know quite well that it wasn't my fault.
Really?
Can I say something? I'd rather not keep on talking about this, Gina, please. My love, please. I want you to have more patience with me.
More?
Yes, just a bit. I promise that very soon. Very soon. I'll be treating you like a real queen.
I hope that's true. Because I certainly deserve it.
Be careful!
The doctors told me that you'll never walk again.
I know they were here. Just to tell me that.
The good thing is, guess what? Your boss said that he will take care of all the hospital bills.
What about my disability payout?
Your payout? There's nothing. You won't get a cent. It's obvious that he doesn't want you suing the company. After you signed all of those papers, they are completely protected against any problems.
Did they give you the check?
Yes, I have it. They gave me the check, made out in my name as you requested. It has already been deposited in my account in my bank. Can I tell you something? It wasn't as much money as you and I had thought. Remember? It doesn't really matter. It will help me to start a whole new life somewhere else.
A new life? What are you saying? What are you talking about?
I'm leaving. As of now, you and I are finished.
Gina, my love. I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying.
No, don't be so selfish. Do you really expect me to just stay with an invalid like you for the rest of my life? Oh no. Now, if what you care about is the money, then we can arrange something.
What money are you talking about, Gina? I only care about you and not the money. Are you really going to leave me, Gina? Now in the state that I'm in? Gina, baby, just think of everything I left behind to be with you. You can't leave me now that I need you the most. You can't do this to me, my love.
I already made my decision. Valentin, forgive me. I'm really sorry. But I don't have the soul of a nurse. I hope you get out of this hospital soon.
Gina.
Goodbye.
My love.
Goodbye forever.
Gina, where are you going? Gina, my love. You can't just leave me here, Gina. No. I love you, Gina. Gina! Gina! No!
That was entirely my fault, Leonor. I am responsible for that accident.
Madam, we both know very well that is not true.
It is, Leonor. If I hadn't allowed them to go by car, then we would have taken the plane and all of this would have been avoided.
But madam, you must remember your son-in-law loved to drive. He did it very well, and he's never had any problems with it.
That is why I cannot understand what happened. I don't understand. How he could have lost control of the car. How could it happen?
But Daddy, I want
No,
to
Ana
drive.
Leticia.
I said I want to drive.
No, Ana Leticia.
I said I want to drive, Dad.
Enough is enough.
Daddy, wake up. Wake up. Mommy, wake up. Wake up.
No, it wasn't my fault. No, I'm not responsible for what happened. It's not my fault. It was an accident. I swear, I didn't want this to happen. It was an accident. I'm not responsible for that. I didn't want that. Mommy, Daddy,
Ana Leticia! Ana Leticia, what's the matter? What's going on? Just relax. Just relax. Don't cry. Take it easy.
I saw you. I saw you, Ana Laura. You were just lying there like you were dead and your one leg was trapped in the car and I couldn't see Ana Lucia. I looked for her and Mommy and Daddy. They're all dead.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Do you remember what happened when I grabbed the steering wheel? Do you remember? You know it was just a tantrum. It was just a tantrum, Ana Laura. You know that I didn't want that to happen. I didn't want that to happen.
I know that, Ana Leticia. You're just a little girl then. So don't torture yourself. Don't talk about it like that. That memory will damage you. It damaged both of us. But we were really young. We didn't know that would happen.
No. I killed them.
No.
I killed our mother, our father, and our sister. I killed all of them.
No. Please wake up, Ana Leticia. For heaven's sake, please wake up. Ana Lucia is still alive. I can feel it deep inside of me. Our sister is alive, Ana Leticia.
No. Ana Lucia is already dead. I killed her. I killed her.
Don't say that. Please don't say that, Ana Leticia.